Hey guys, I'm ImScottJones and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Story Mode extra video. Now it's been a while since we did an extra video, but I have some news. So today, episode 3 has been announced. I want to share with you the release date, a sneak preview that IGN put up, and also my thoughts and comments on it. Now I'm going to play the preview first, let you watch the full preview. I'm going to give my own discussion and my thoughts on it. Also, I'm going to give you a bit more information about this episode that you probably don't know already. If you're wondering when the release date for episode 3 is, Jailhouse Block, it is the 19th of September for all platforms. If you just came to see the release date, thanks very much for coming by. Hit subscribe if you can, and go check out these theory videos on Minecraft Story Mode, which you might be interested in listening to a few of them. Hope you enjoy, and let's carry on with these videos.
Close the door, would you? Do as you're told. Go on.
Close it yourself.
Fine. Be defiant. Oh, large Henry. Defiant. Disappointing. Looks like I'll have to keep an extra eye on you and your crew.
My crew?
Oh, let me show you.
Radar! Nerm!
You see, here at the Sunshine Institute, there are two types of guests. People who make the admin extra angry, such as yourself, and your punch-happy friend down there. And there are people who the admin sends to make sure the first group will be, well-behaved. Your friend, with the glasses, is surprisingly feisty for such a skinny guy.
If you know what's good for you, Warden, you'll let them go.
Oh, I'm sorry, but threats definitely fall under the category of not well-behaved. Bring up Jesse's leverage, would you? Skinny guy, glasses. Funny story. When I first got here, I was actually part of the second group. We were just a crazy couple of griefers. Simpler times.
No! This place is filthy! So disorganized! Making me crazy! Jesse! Oh, I'm so glad you're okay! I was so worried! Oh, this place is terrible!
Glad I'm okay? I'm just relieved that you're okay.
Oh, you were worried about me?
Meet the Iron Breathtaker. Iron bars to hold the victim in place below. Sticky piston above to shove an iron block down over their head.
Gulp!
Now, I said before that you could follow in my footsteps. That could start now. Ready to improve that pesky bad behavior of yours and join the good guys? Work for me as an associate and help bring order to these poor, chaotic individuals.
Don't do it, Jesse!
What's it gonna be? I'd decide quickly. I hear it's excruciating.
So that is the sneak peek footage of episode 3, Jailhouse Block. Now I'm super excited for this episode. Now we got that, and we also got a little preview in the previous one. If you haven't seen the preview, I'm gonna play it right now, and we're just gonna show just a small bit of it for now.
You must be a special class of trouble to end up here. The admin, well, this is where he sends the people who he has special plans for. You may have noticed, it's not a very nice place. And the people? Well, they're not very nice either.
So that is the preview as well. And as you can see, it's a prison. So we know Jesse is going to jail, unfortunately. And it's not just Jesse. Also in jail, we see Petra, Nerm, Jack, Radar. Now you're wondering why I said Petra, because you're like, did Petra not go to jail? I didn't see her in this trailer or in this sneak peek. Well, let me show you this another snippet from a video. But it's just a screenshot really, and as you can see in this picture, in this screenshot right here, we can see well, first of all, in the front is another prisoner. I'll get into that in a second, but in the back you can see Petra, Nerm, and Jack, and Jesse, of course. But that's how we know that Petra will also be there. So you know that Petra and Jack will be there, and so will Nerm. Radar, I presume in this picture when they're running, escaping prison, you can see what's called Jesse has a diamond sword, and Petra has her gold sword, which I presume is Miss Butter. I presume they're going to try rescue Radar, because we saw that in our preview that Radar got into a bit of trouble. He was put into this iron block machine, which is going to crush his, you know, he's going to start losing health anyway, because that's not good. Seems to be suffering. So to help Jesse and all that escape, there's this prisoner right here in the front, which is called prisoner Xara, X-A-R-A. And we know her name by actually going into the game files for episode 2. A few people have got into the game files and they found that it's called prisoner X for short, but her actual name is Xara. But it's just the game file. So you can see here Xara on top there, and then echoing and laughter. But that's how we know that that's Xara, and she is helping Jesse. She is not a bad person, which we always thought. But no, she seems to be the good person. And I don't think anyone in this prison really is bad if they're heroes. They're meant to be heroes to the admin. Now, the funny thing about Nerm is it's weird seeing him in prison, because they didn't bring Nerm to the admin's challenges. Nerm was actually left in Beacon Town to defend it while it was turned night, and so I presume the admin kidnapped Nerm and put him in the prison as well, which is easily done because he's the admin. So that's a little interesting piece to know, a little sneak peek as well. And also a bit of information you can gather from this, all these clips that you have so far. To break down this particular clip, we have a few new characters. We have Xara, of course, and we also have the Warden. As we know from the description for episode 3, it's Jesse and the gang must be brave, a dangerous prison, and it's even more dangerous inmates to reach the secret at the prison heart. But when the enemy tries to recruit Jesse's friends, will they all be able to resist the call? So we know that the new character, the Warden, which we meet in the first preview here, with the kind of bald head, golden eye. It looks a little bit like Magnus because he's bald, of course. But he reminds me of Magnus because his background with the griefing and all that. It's like bald griefing, you know. That's kind of like Magnus, but I wouldn't imagine he is Magnus. I think he's a brand new character. But we know he wants to recruit Jesse's friends. So I presume that's either Jack and Pet. So the first thing we see in the actual preview is this. It's an iron golem, of course, but it's kind of a robotic-y iron golem, and it seems to be one of the cops in the prison. So big, massive, controlled mod type of creature. and that just pushes Jesse through the door into the Warden's office. Now in the Warden's office you can see loads of posters. There's one of the Warden himself, the actual prison on the wall, and that seems to be the map. Now Jesse's goal is to get to the heart of the prison, so I presume that's the center or wherever the prison is operated by. Having a look around the Warden's room, a few interesting things we can see. An Enderman head, a zombie head, and also it seems to be a ghast head. I don't know if it's meant to be a skeleton head, but it seems to be a ghast head. Kind of an interesting thing to find in the Warden's room. The name of this jail, for those that are wondering, is called Sunshine, the Sunshine Institute, which is kind of like a happy name for such a terrible place. I wonder if the name will ever get explained why it's so happy. So, as you were saying, there's two types of groups. The people that make the admin angry, which is Jack, imagine Petra, and also Jesse. And then the other group is the group they use to manipulate the first group. So they're using Narm for Jack, and they're using Radar for Jesse, of course. The admin says, funny story, when I first got here I was part of the second group, so he's part of the leverage group, and as you can see he's now the Warden. So how he got from the leverage group to that is the Warden at the time betrayed trust in him and became friends with him, and he manipulated the people that loved him into, you know, either doing something bad or working for the admin at the time. So that's how that's what we know about the Warden really so far. What is his goal as well as being manipulated to try to recruit Jesse's friend, but we're hoping that Jesse's friends resist the call. Then the admin shows the Iron Breathtaker, which they're gonna make Radar suffer on Jesse's behalf, which is just gonna suffocate Radar, and he may die. I'm afraid that Radar may die in this episode. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hopefully not. And at the end of it you get the option of, okay, I will work for you, Warden, and I'll never join you, Warden. And that's going to be a big part of it. I wonder if Radar will live if you say you work for him, or if Radar will die if you say you never join. So I don't know what the consequences of this choice would be, but it's one of those big choices, and you can see it here again in another episode, which is Telltale's very good for. Anyway, I'm super excited for playing episode 3. If you guys can, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also drop a like where you can. Check out these Minecraft Story Mode t-shirts I have available for a short time. Grab one where you can. And hope you enjoyed this little discussion and commentary and a bit of more information about episode 3 that you may have not known already video. So hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
No! Shh! Like I said, not for you guys to worry about.
The only loser I see here is you.